trip day 8, so Wednesday 18th Jan, and it's about 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Excuse my lovely gleam. I just applied sunscreen, which is kind of necessary here because it's very hot and sunny. And I've only been slightly burnt even once, but it's been good, so I am getting tanned, and it's awesome. But anyways, woke up this morning, went for my run, ran to the other public beach, which is really cool. Like, it's run down, very run down, but it has like all these little kiosks and like an outdoor market, and like in Australia it would be a really cool place if like they had the slightly better toilets and that sort of thing. But anyways, really pretty beach. Ran there, came back. Then me and Edu went to the biggest hospital in Mombasa, Coast General, and met with an administrator there because there's a little bit of a drawback with my whole volunteering thing going on, because currently in Kenya the doctors, literally every single public doctor is on strike. So there are no doctors at any public hospitals at the moment, which is causing quite a bit of a health crisis and has caused a lot of deaths, because the doctors literally walked off the job, left everyone in ICU, there's no emergency departments open, and other than private hospitals, and it's all a bit of a mess, because the doctors are trying to get a 300% increase on pay. The government gave them 40% and they weren't happy. But I think there's other things going on about how it was signed off and paid to the government, but the government never passed it on, and I don't know where the money's going, and all sorts of things. But anyways, basically there's no doctors, so there's no hospital. Not really, at least. So they're having big board meetings today, and the government's really cracking down and saying that if the doctors don't go back to work, it's been a month and a half, by the way. This isn't just a week sort of strike. This has been a month and a half of no public hospital system in Kenya. And so the government's really cracking down, saying if they don't get back to work by Monday, then some key figures are going to be fired, and all sorts of things going on with that. So basically, depending on the outcome of the meeting today, I'm hoping to start at the hospital on Monday if the doctors go back. So as soon as the doctors go back, I can start there. Which leaves me the rest of the week possibly to go to the Methadone clinic. But the problem is, technically to go to the Methadone clinic I have to be registered at the hospital as well, and yeah, it's all a bit, the paperwork is all a bit confusing. But anyways, I'll get good experiences in anyway. So yeah, visited the hospital. It's very big, but it's public hospital in Kenya, so it'll be interesting to actually get a tour and look around. But yeah, and since then I have posted to Facebook and I went to another big mall sort of area and sat in one of the cafes, Java. It's literally like exactly the same as Gloria Jean's back at home. It's very Western, has all the same stuff. Paid a lot of Kenyan money technically for a green tea, not much Aussie money. And then I found another supermarket called Naivas, and they sell like meals and stuff, and so that was cool to see. But I didn't really want to buy my full lunch from the supermarket, but I've been craving like vegetables, like just plain cooked vegetables, and they had a stir fry, literally just plain broccoli, cauliflower, carrot, capsicum, stir fry. And it was amazing. So managed to get that. And then I came back, and I've kind of been doing sort of a little tour of the cafes of the village. Well, not all of them. There's literally a cafe about every 3 stores, because what cafes are is just a little family cooking food and selling it like out of a shack. But so I went to 3 different cafes because I'm trying to figure out the whole eating what I want to eat, because my body is suffering a little bit from like a lot of the people here go many days without any protein. Fried something for breakfast, fried dough of some description. It amazes me the amount of ways they can figure out how to recipes for different ways of frying dough. But yeah, fried dough for breakfast as usual, and then lunch might be No, actually no, they got some protein from beans or something like that if they've got enough money for the beans. But it always comes with a massive chunk of either potato or rice or garlic and hardly any meat. So anyways, I went to one cafe and the strange looks I got for just ordering a serve of meat. But their serves of meat are like maybe a quarter of Australia's serves of meat. Like there's not much meat in it at all. So I went to one cafe, ordered karanga, which I love. It's like a beef stew. I only tried it today. It's the first time. Karanga. It's one of my new favourite things. It's beef stew, but you get maybe 50 grams of beef. Not even. Anyway, so I went to that cafe, got some karanga. Went to another cafe, got some karanga. So I got 2 serves, which would make up about half a serve in Australia. And then I got 2 pieces of fish because I love the fish here. The fish here is amazing. And then with my vegetables. So I'm sort of figuring it out, and I tried it at 3 different cafes. One very rundown sort of little thing, and the other 2 slightly bigger, and it sort of went up. But anyways, and now I'm about to head, unless Michael... okay, Michael's in town. I might go join Michael in town to go do some souvenir shopping. I was going to go to the disabled workshop to buy some souvenirs, but I can do that any day. So I might go get Michael to show me around town and the best stops, the best places for souvenirs, so I can go start my souvenir shopping. Other than that, life's good. I'm not feeling too sick. Sweaty, but always sweaty because it's hot. And yeah, just sort of trying to figure out what the hell's going on for the next few days. But hey, that's Africa. Bye-bye.